Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're getting back into Unsettled by Orange Nebula Games. We're going to be doing Winora Task B. Task A, we barely won. So I heard Task B is a little bit more challenging, as it should be being B. But this is still Winora, the first planet of the six planets that you play for Unsettled that you could get if you did the all in. If you didn't do the all in and just got the game, just got the base game, then it's the first of the two planets that you get that comes with the core box. I this has and I wrote this in the One Stop Co-op Shop Discord. After that first play, this game became my #1 game for 2021. It is amazingly fun. It is a puzzle game, and with the variability, there is variability in there, but the variability comes from the different decks of opportunities that you search or the locations that you have. It doesn't come from dice rolls or playing cards or those types of things. And the things that you're able to do per planet differ. So it's not that okay, well I'll do this one thing and that's all I do for the every planet that I play. There are some things like that in terms of researching, getting materials, getting data, getting power. But what needs to happen within that is completely different because each planet comes with its own box, which I have like right here, which it comes with its own tiny little box that fits into the game box, which is fantastic. The first two does as well, and it is just phenomenal. So this is a challenge rating 1, and if a challenge rating 1 was what you saw last time that we played, I'm scared to see challenge rating 2, which is Gracchus. So it'll be good. It'll be good. We'll have a good time. We'll play. We'll do some fun. Before I begin, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Who basically every board gamer get out there, play some games in the new year, and just enjoy each other's company. I want to say thank you to my Patreons. I appreciate you so much, as well as thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you as well. You're always welcome at the table, whether you subscribe, whether you don't. Even if you're just popping in to be like, who the heck is this guy? I just want to see what he's saying. Thank you for coming. And if you're like, this isn't for you, or you prefer some other streamer, that's fine. But you're always welcome at the table. If you ever see a game on here or you want to see, let me know. And if it's kind of like the style of game that I like to play, then I don't mind checking it out. I don't mind checking. It's how I got pretty much a lot of the games that I play is from me doing some research as well as other people that I trust their opinion, and they were because they know what type of games I like, and they're like, "Well, go ahead and try this. We'll see how it's like. We'll see if you like it." And 9 times out of 10, I have. So, all right. Enough of that good stuff. You're always welcome. Your chair is waiting for you. Is always waiting for you to pull up. All right. So, let's get some information, then we'll get down to the table. Okay, Unsettled. Overall, it's 1,495 out of all the games in the catalog of Board Game Geek, which you will know is expansive. Thematic is 232. I think if a lot of people would give this game a shot, I think they'll like it as well. I really do. 8.3 on Board Game Geek of 788 people rating it, and it's 2 to 4 player. He says 1 to 4. You can play it solo, which is what you're going to see me do today, but it's not true solo. You have to play 2 characters, but it is a co-op game. There is no competition in this whatsoever. If you're like, I want to play a competitive space game, this isn't it. If you say you want to play a co-op game that if one of you fails, all of you fail, yeah, this might be it. This might be that game. Hey, Steven, what's going on? It is 60 to 90 minutes long. It's longer than that because the game's length is based on your decision making skills. So if you're gonna sit here and just trying to find the best optimal path before even playing, you're gonna be playing longer than 90 minutes. And this game is a game of efficiency, so you want to find that. Ages 14 plus. I agree. Because there's a specific type. I mean, I don't know. I know 12-year-olds who can solve puzzles better than most 30. So maybe 12 might pop into there for me. Weight's about a 3.13 out of 5. So that is Sure. Sure. I am still kind of piecing that together in terms of the complexity because I've only played Task A. Designer Mark and Tom, which is fantastic. Artist Bartek and Krista. This art on this game is beautiful. It is fabulous. So, and published by Orange Nebula. I went on their site to see if this game has come back in stock yet, and I don't think it has. I think it's they're like the website's saying still wait to be put on there to be notified. But I heard that when they were at Gen Con, they had a bunch of just the base games that they were selling at Gen Con. So I don't know if they sold out. I don't know if they just haven't updated the store. I just don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get down to the table. And just to let you know before we go on the table, I rearranged things again from the last play because I'm working with like what's the most optimal way to put this on the table so you can see everything. So the boards are shifted. It's not how the rule book recommends that you play them, but the rule book doesn't have to deal with the camera being on screen. So I've shifted things around. Okay, so don't get shocked. Don't get shocked. Not even a little bit. There, down the table. Okay, so as you can see, like I said, I shifted stuff. The time boards over here. The I forgot. This is the opportunity board. The names just skipped my brain. That's why I have the book with me. That's why I have the book with me. All right, so the resource board, the breakthrough board, the moment board, and the group trust and time board. That's what it is. Then we have our players here. I put them up on this side, and I found that I struggled a little bit in terms of dealing with who's going next. So my plan this time is when I'm done, I'm going to recoup the dice, but I'm going to put them on the board. And when I'm playing, I'll put them at the top of the board to make sure. We have our hallucinations that are still around for the planet, and we have our opportunities that are here. I'll split this deck out into two so that you can see what those things look like. Okay, and then this is our task that's down here. So like I said, I'm mixing it up a little bit so that I can find the best way that I can fit everything on here. You could get the best experience and you can experience it. So should you choose to buy this game, if you set it up like this, that's on you. I'm just saying, this is optimization for me. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to task B. And remember, each planet comes with 3 tasks. So this is task 2 of planet 1. Planet 1, task 2. Alien protozoans. Wow, we said. A fungally jungly planet. It must be absolutely bursting with bizarre and wondrous alien life forms. And it totally was. Thus our terrible respiratory infections. Whatever we hope to find down here doesn't matter anymore. All our focus is on developing medicinal inhalants to combat whatever is happening inside of us. Luna keeps sending us medical reports. We keep archiving them unread. Tell us after it's all better, Luna. Here's what we know. The spore claws are hosted by a vigorous type of alien protozoan. They show little regard for personal protective gear, and our pores are plenty big enough for them to infiltrate. Ew. That's about it. As much as we'd love to flee this place, so we can finally have that big cry we've been storing up, we fear we'll never discover the cure if we aren't here, all sticky, studying things in their native environment. We're going to need a fresh infection and fine to let Luna take a close look. Let's make it fast. Yep, Luna is our bot that helps us. We love Luna. We love Luna. Okay, so before I'll pause here, because remember you're like, well, weren't you already on the planet? Each task is a different mission, but it's not a campaign. So you can say, okay, task A, I'm going to do task C on planet 1. So if you want to play it campaign-wise, you can do 1 task per planet and be good. But each one is independent. So this is not a campaign, this is just different puzzles of the same planet. And their complexity is different, but they all have 8 missions that you have to do. So let's flip it over, and it says, let's do our setup. Place the specific nodes as shown, then randomly place the remaining environments face down, shown all oriented in the same direction. So we've got 2 swampy quagmires this time, and the The name of the stupid ship just slipped my brain. The Scarab. The Scarab is here. So that's where our starting location is on our Scarab dropship. I just placed these here, but I am going to shuffle. We do shuffle for shenanigans around here. So like I said, there's variability in here by doing this. And yes, they're sleeved now. My card sleeves came in finally for Unsettled, but I didn't sleeve everything. Just the environments, the cards that are going to get my grubby hands on them the most. What's interesting is that at first I was like, oh, the box is cool. It fits everything. Oh wait, when you sleeve the cards, the big cards no longer fit. They do fit. They added in a top one, I'll show you at the end, but they added in a top piece so that if you don't sleeve your cards, you have this one little top node to put all your stuff into. But if you do sleeve your cards, you just pop that out, and then all the sleeve cards fit. So I was wrong. They do fit. Hey, Frederick, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Two swampy quagmires giggle giggity giggity. Alright, so this is in a 3x5 grid. Okay, so here. Go in here, and I'll just randomly place them. Random. We're gonna random them. Okay, so there they go. Stay alive objective. We need to figure out what we're dealing with so we can figure out how to not have to deal with it. That's fair. Alright, so our task, should we choose to accept it, which we will, research spores. Construct the research hut, which is the blue one, on any open build site, then use Luna to perform an analysis on an infected, distressed explorer there. The infected explorer can be you, but doesn't have to be. So here's the insane thing. Remember before it was just kind of build the huts, then help the spores feed and get the heck out of there? Look at this. Just madness. Just pure madness. Let me see if I can make it focus. So basically, we need to construct the research hut on any open build site, then use Luna to perform an analysis on an infected. So that means we have to gain a distress. Ugh. So the person with the distress must be present. Luna must be present. We also need to have the blue what are they called? Not breakthroughs. Comprehension. We need to have a blue and a green comprehension. Take down the die. Oh my god. And spend 3 data? Are you mad? Perform. Yep. So we need to do a lot. We need to build the research hut, get a robotic comprehension, get a laboratory comprehension, or a wonder comprehension, an awareness comprehension. Take down a die, spend 3 data, and have the at the research hut. At the research hut. Oh my gosh, this is going to be hard. No one said this game was supposed to be hard. Anyway, like I said, this game, I'm not going to be rolling any dice. You see dice here. These dice are the wonder die, the energy die. Sorry. The wonder die, the energy die, and the awareness die. So wonder green, energy orange, awareness blue. And all these die do is tick down and tick up. That's all they do. You don't roll them whatsoever. Let's introduce our two new members. We have I don't give them names, so you can, and if you do, I'll call them that name. Our bottom person here is going to be the altruist. It says a local explorer for a support action. It doesn't cost a tick up or tick down of a die. It's a support action. We can get rid of a distress. Here's the fun part about distresses. If you get 2 of them, you start to hallucinate. Our top person is the skeptic, where you don't tick up or tick down a die, But if I theorize, I get a resource, whether it's a data resource, a material resource, or a power charge. I get one of them. Ooh. Let's shuffle our opportunities and divide them into 2 decks. Well, you say that, Steven. But then but the thing is efficiency. That's the name of the game. And you don't know what planet surface that you have. You just have to try to figure it out. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. And we'll divide these out into 2. 6. Okay. So this will be my orange opportunities, or red, or whatever you want to call it. And this will be my blue opportunities. Okay. All right. We got everything else set up. Everything's good to go. I'll shuffle these decks when it comes time to do it. Let's just kick this bad boy into high gear. Okay, so we're already at high trust. We trust each other. Time 1. And I will say top goes first. So green's gonna go first. Yes, the minis. Stop it. The minis are not painted yet. I did not paint on Saturday when I was supposed to. Hopefully I could get them before the next playthrough next Sunday. All right, so green will go first. We get a free action with Luna. So Luna is going to move here. Okay. And we will flip this over. This is... Ooh, I knew that one. Let's see if this is solved. There we go. This is the necrotrophic floating jellies. So here we could spend 2... we could tick down twice to remove all the stress, but I have an ability. And it doesn't cost anything to move into that zone, which makes me happy. Luna, because we need data, Luna is going to scan as her free action. Woohoo! There is 3 data at that location. Okay. Now it is our turn. Green's turn. Green gets a free move. Well, it doesn't cost anything to move in here, which is fantabulous. So green is going to move here for a free move. Then green is going to spend tick down a blue die to pick up 2 data cubes, and that goes into the group pool. Green is going to investigate, ticking down an opportunity. Oh, and green is going for, I think since we need the data lab, they're both going to go, green will go for blue. So since we're investigating and I spent the green die, I get to bump up my insight by 1. And we pursue an opportunity on our node. I'll go with the blue opportunity. So we put this over here. The blue opportunity says intradimensional gel sphere. Everything goes eerily silent as an enormous semi-opaque gelatinous sphere rolls by. Viewing the landscape through the jellied substance, you see things not otherwise present. Hey Kim, pull up a chair. Bizarre and beautiful vegetation visible at the center of the sphere that are not there before or after it rolls on. If you time it just right, so immediately we get to tick up a die. I'm going to tick up. I'm going to tick up blue. Immediately, I'm going to tick blue up. Okay, and reach into the sphere, which is the hover blossom. If we do, we get 2 insight, and then we also get to find an anomaly. An anomaly. So I have 1 die left. Heck yeah, I'm doing that. So I'm going to use my last die to tick down 1 to solve this. Oh wait, I can't. I can't. Shoot. You always have to spend your last die to rest. I almost forgot. See, I almost screwed up. Almost screwed up. I have to spend my last die to rest. So I will rest, moving time by 1. Okay, cool. So we've done everything we can do. I will recoup my dice on the board saying that you're done. That wasn't a bad move. That wasn't a bad move at all. It's purple's turn. Well, purple also gets control of Luna. And purple will move up 1, because that's a free movement spot as well. Then it'll move up. Oh, and this is just all see-through because it's beautiful green, so I'll hold it up here. Spongy Trumpet Swamp. If you possess fungal hosts, you may tick up 3, which lets you soak up the energy. It costs 1 time to move up there, and you get insight for moving out of it. Luna doesn't get those things, so that's what she does. This time I'm going to have Luna search for materials, unearthed materials. 2 are there. Okay, for my free movement, I'm going to move here, which costs no time. I am going to... I can't claim that data chip. The only way that you can claim data is if Luna's there. But you can claim materials yourself without Luna being there, and you can also charge whenever you want to. So I'm going to move there for my first. I did not move out because I don't know if you remember this from last time. It still holds true. On this planet, toxic spores cover, so it still holds true. Toxic spores still happen when we move out of a zone, so I'm not moving out just yet. But I am going to solve for this gel, this interdimensional gel sphere. Oh, and I need to put one of these here saying that it's been searched. Sorry. Okay, so I think I will. I'll use the investigate one. Take that down 1 to go on this to solve that. I will. Shoot. Well, we need to get the stress anyway. So I don't mind moving to deal with that. So I am going to traverse, and then I have to be careful from that point on. I'm going to traverse and go and traverse using the energy die gives me an awareness, and I will traverse up here, which drops a spore. Yay! And that costs 1 time. And then my last die, I have to rest. So that'll tick up using another time. So let's talk about this. So we just completed this one. So let's recoup. We get 2 insight for it. 1, 2. Cool. And we get an anomaly. Shuffle this up and see what anomaly we get. Anomalies are usually good. So far in the first planet, it looks like they're all good. Hopefully I could find that slurry that lets me do free movement. What did we find? What? Rare polymers. We need a robotics comprehension. To use it, it says close eyes and detonate. Discard, take down a die, charge your energy to maximum. And that goes to Mr. Purple. Purple gets that. This goes back. This card is discarded from the game. And I think that's all we could do. So he's back here. Then we will move these back up and continue on. There, since that's been solved. Okay, so green's turn. Well, it says in the book, for when an explorer leaves a node, add a spore marker, black marker to the node you just left. When an explorer starts their turn, if there is a spore cloud on their node, gain 1 distress. Yay! So we'll shuffle up the distresses. I think they're all the same, but, you know, just in case there's one, because I haven't looked at all these cards. I don't want to. I want it to be a surprise, just like you will be. But however this works out. Okay. And you can only have 1 spore cloud on a as you go. Okay, so we gain a distress. Alright, so it's infected. When gained, trust falls, which means we have to flip these to their opposite side. You are investigate. You are theorize. So the opposite side for purple is altruist. It falls onto the theorize side, and it says another explorer gains 2 insight. It doesn't say adjacent, just another explorer. And for the green, it is skeptic. We can investigate, pursue an opportunity in your node, and gain 2 insight. So that's not too bad. But green is infected. Green is infected. We'll put it on... What's this one? Is it... It's theorize, so I don't want to put it on theorize. We'll put it on recover. Okay. So. Luna's gonna go first. Or are we gonna take Luna? We'll take Luna over here. What do we got? Hey Jack, what's going on? I'll run through it 1 second. Let me read this card and I'll tell you all about it. Electromagnetic polypore maze. Hey Yogi. So this one is, if you have rare polymers, when you enter, you gain 2 energy, and it doesn't cost any time to enter, so that's fantastic. And we'll have Luna scan for, let's go with more. There's only 1 energy there. Okay. And it is green's turn. Alright. Oh, I put this here. Green has the distress. Nope, I'm right. Okay, so Jack, just to run through, excuse me. The purpose of this game is you are a scientific group. You got pulled through a wormhole, the captain's dead, the military's dead, you are just scientists. And you need to figure out, you are in unknown space, so think, I almost said DS9, think Star Trek Voyager. You've been pulled through a wormhole into unknown space. You don't have any weapons. There aren't any monsters attacking you. It's just a puzzle, but it's an efficiency puzzle. And your job is to complete one of the 3 tasks, or all 3, of each planet. The first planet I'm on is Winora. And so I completed the first task last week. Today, I'm doing the second task. And basically what I have to do is what it says here. Right now, we're having respiratory issues, and we need to find out what's going on. You do that by taking turns, using Luna, moving through the board, not rolling any dice, but using dice as just purely tick up, tick down to let you know how much you can use. And by that, you are discovering a new alien environment. So that's what the game is about, right? How you play it is you need to think about how you want to, what's the best way to, or the most efficient way to solve what you need to do. Right now, we need 1 person to become infected. We need 2 comprehensions, which is robotics comprehension and what's it called? Chemistry comprehension. And then we need to build a research hut, spend 3 energy, and take down a die. That's how we solve it. But I need to find the area where I need to build this on. Okay, so Luna did that. And you'll see as I play through, as we're playing here, how that works out. You can investigate, like using your scanner or tricorder or whatever to scan a specific tile that you're on to discover opportunities. If you discover those opportunities, you get these anomalies that you've discovered on the planet that can help you. If you there are spores that are floating about that cause you distress, and what distress does is it blocks up your action. If you How you lose in this game is your endurance falls to 0, you fall unconscious. If both people's endurance fall to 0, you lose the game. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love this game. This is my top game of 2021. This game's fantastic. Okay, so Green's turn. So Green is going to... The only thing Green can do is move. So Green's going to use their free movement to move up, gaining a time. So if you notice, the reason why I say gaining a time is on these nodes, you see these symbols that are right here, and this purple here, and then that there. If you see that infinite symbol, that's a time symbol, which means it takes you time for move to that node to the next. What you gain is, there's two sides to that coin, right? So here, on this one, and let me hold this up so you can see if it's not very clear. So here, you see if I move into this, I have to spend 2 time to move in. If I leave this, I also have to spend 2 time to get out. So the edges of the direction that you move, and you could only move orthogonally, which is up, down, left, right. If I move from this node to this node, it's going to cost me 1 time, but I'll gain 1 insight. If I move from this node to this node, there's no cost because there's nothing written there. However, here's the nasty one. If I move from this node to this node, it's going to cost me 1, 2, 3. That's the 1 time and the 1 insight for moving out of that node, and then the 2 time for moving into this node. So I'd spend 3 time and get 1 insight just to go from here to here. And you think of it as difficulty of movement. It's a rock cliff I have to climb. It's a canyon I need to traverse. The swampy quagmire is like really swampy-ness, so I'm like trudging through the muck. And that's kind of how they built it thematically. Okay, so green. Green is going to... let's pick up some of that lovely materials. That's not good. Let's leave... Oh, both of them are at 1. And these pip dice that tick down, it's basically 3, 2, 1, and then a time symbol. So that means that when we're on... This is at 1. I got to remember that. So basically, you start off with 2. You could tick up to 3, or you go to 1, and then you get to this time symbol. And if you get to this time symbol, if it doesn't tick back up, every single time you use this die, you have to use a time. It just takes you more time because you're getting fatigued. It's not when it shows up, it's when you have to use it when it's on that symbol. So I will spend this to pick up these 2. Well, why do I get 2 instead of 1? Because on this resource board, it says if you use a green die, you get an extra 1, but you get 1 anyway. So we got 2. No, Pip. Dang it, Dan. Pip. Die. All right, so my next one I'm going to do is I'm going to take this down to 1 to be a skeptic. To move to gain 2 insight and discover an opportunity. So I get 2 insight and I discover an opportunity. This time, let's go there. I need to find a build site and it's killing me. So our opportunity says temporal spore cloud. A spore cloud envelops you and your mind is pulled into thousands of directions at once. You're everywhere and nowhere, popping from one environment to another. Before returning, you're turning to your body and collapsing to the ground where you lay dazed. Coming to, you believe you could re-enter the cloud and grab something with potential. So that is there. That is the Myzogastria ball. Ooh, sounds like a fart joke. But immediately from its ability, I get to tick up 2 dice. So I'm gonna tick you to 1. I'll tick you to 2. And here's the thing. And here's the really cool thing about this, right? So you're like, oh, well, you've got a whole other die that you can do whatever with. No. Every turn at the end of your turn, you have to rest. You have to. So basically, you get a free move and 2 action. But you get to determine which die is going to get ticked up on the rest, which I can't go higher than 3, and time moves 1. So I will recover these dice here. And voila, that is green's turn. It is purple's turn, and purple gets control of Luna as well. Ooh, I moved Luna in not a great location. I'm going to move Luna back, and I'm going to have Luna scan for data. Luna found 2 data here. How much times can you scan? You can scan as many times as you want, but you can only scan. So there's blue scan here, right? So I've already scanned for blue. I can't scan again for blue until I pick up all those blue nodes. However, I can scan for green for materials. So I can't scan for data, but I can scan for materials. Once I do that, I can't roll these dice at this location until I pick up either the materials or the blue data. Yeah, it's a great puzzle game. So she scanned and she moved. So now it's purple's turn. Well. Purple's just gonna get all the good stuff, aren't they? I am going to tick down this 3, put it here to 2, to gain 2 to solve this and gain 2 insight. So 1, 2, and when that happens, I spin this around. We were going for a robotic, so I grab blue because I need to be able to build the research hut once I can. So we grab a robotic comprehension. When we do that, when basically it's like, okay, well, we know a little bit more about how to tweak Luna for this environment. So we pull a robotic breakthrough, and robotic breakthroughs usually help Luna. So, like this. If we spend 1 data, which is that blue square at the top, get Luna's encyclopedia evaluation. An explorer on Luna's node gains 2 insight, limit once per turn. This is a free action that we get. So this is a game full of free action. And then we determine what insight we want to gain next. Well, we know we need green as well, so I'm going to put green. I'm going to go for green. And we got that. Then we solve this, which I'll get to in a second because we find a new breakthrough. But what are we going to do next? I'm going to let the other explorer get a blue comprehension as well. So I'm going to tick this down. Oh, actually, this doesn't tick down for altruist. It doesn't tick down at all. It says another explorer gains 2 insight. So 1, 2. I get another robotic. I get the next breakthrough. Deploy mini tractor beam. So for 1 data, Luna pulls an explorer from an adjacent node onto her node, ignoring all node edge symbols. And that is your breakthrough. And you're going to be going for... let's go for green as well. What else did I do? So I did that for you. I can clear your distress, but I don't want to just yet. I have to rest. So I take this up to 2. The time now that the time has reached its peak, it spins back around. What does that mean? Our endurance goes down by 1. And remember, if our endurance falls to 0, we lose. Okay. I did not do my anomaly for this, so I'll grab an anomaly from the top of the deck. And I get... of course, it would be... See if I can make it show better here, because it's green. So Green screen, Matt. So I become a fungal host, and it says absorb pearlescence, discard, remove one spore cloud from your node and or one from an adjacent node and or. Yeah, thanks, Jack. No problem, no problem. Have a good day. So I become a fungal host. So I have rare polymers, and I'm a fungal host. But remember this thing here that says if you're a fungal host, you could soak up energy to tick up a die all the way to the top. So great. So we do all three. Put one back, and this card is card. Okay. Next round 3. Next round. Okay, I'm going to, and you can move Luna whenever you want. It's not always at the beginning of your turn. I could take green, play all green's actions, then move Luna. I could do one action, then move Luna, so it doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get both those datas from here. That goes. So we've got enough for that. I need to find a build site. Oh, this finished. All of that. I'm gonna then have Luna move over here. Come on, I cannot find a build site. So this is, once again, a lot of beautiful art, but a lot of green beautiful art. The incandescent slime river. So if you have fungal host, when entering, if you possess the fungal host trait, you gain a material for free. And it costs 1 to do. So Luna's here. Luna's going to scan for... I have enough data now, but let's get some more. I rolled a 1. The problem is now, if I move out of this node, I'm going to get another distress, which isn't cool, because as soon as you leave, something pops up. Probably all the builds are over here, with my luck. Let's see. What am I going to do? Well, I do have fungal host. Oh, why did I put it on green? Sorry. It shouldn't... Oh, it is green's turn. So I can leave, spending a time, let you get a distress and deal with it. But if you get a distress, it ticks, it makes this tick, and then I lose 2. I get worse stuff. So instead, green doesn't have fungal host, but green does have the deploy mini tractor beam. And it says pull. Luna pulls an explorer from an adjacent node on her node, ignoring. I get a free movement. Purple can go that way. Which way to go? Which way to go? So basically, if I get a distress, I'm gonna have to lose 2 pips on the die. But we gotta do it anyway. I can't stay here. I cannot stay here. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do my free movement to move here, which gives me 1 insight and costs 1 time. So 1 insight to leave, and it costs me 1 time to enter. Now what am I gonna do? I don't have fungal host. I could have tractor beamed. Actually, that is... Oh no! Oh no, no, no! I can stop myself from getting that. Ooh, I didn't even realize that. I'm gonna free action use Luna's ability here to use one of these to pull purple over here. And purple basically doesn't get insight or time, so efficient. Alright, what else am I gonna do? I can investigate an opportunity. That could be bad. They're bad opportunities, very bad. I can get that 1 polymer that's there. Oh no, I can't. I've already done it. So Yeah, I'm gonna investigate an opportunity here. Tick this down to 2. And remember, this thing says when entering, if you possess fungal host, which our purple does have fungal host, then we gain a free. So get that. The pool. Okay, so I'm doing an opportunity, right? Yes. So pursue an opportunity in your node, gain 2 insight. So 1, 2, and we'll do with a blue opportunity. This down here saying that we've already looked at it. Oh God. Okay. So this just happened. So it says roving tentacle knot. A gaggle of putrid disembodied appendages float lethargically by thick rubbery ends, dragging. One whips itself around your helmet, moist suction cups adhering vigorously. Everything shimmers and slows, and then your perceptions explode. You scream. Your screams can be heard far and wide. Engaged. Place this near your dashboard. When you enter a node, tick down a die, gain a green material. To unstick this tentacle, I need my other person present to use a die. If it is an energy die, that person gains an insight. Can only be performed by a non-engaged explorer. So its suction cup is engaged on me, purple. Sucks. Okay. So yay! I got suction tentacles on me. Uh-oh. And then my last thing I have to do is rest. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I used the tractor beam. And untap this. Well, tap. Okay, so it says when you enter a node, so I'm not moving. However, you need to help me, please. So I'm gonna spend this 1 die. Wait, yeah, I already got my insight. So I'm gonna spend this 1 die to tick down to put it up here. Because it's an insight, I gain that. I'm sorry, because it's energy, I used energy, I gain an insight. So I'm gonna unstick the tentacle. Yikes. And then I'm going to spend this. We need to get the green just in case Luna sees it next. So sorry, I'll put this die. I will put the blue die here. Another explorer gains 2 insight, so you'll gain 1. Alright, so it's 1. Go back around, and this time I'll change it to red. 2. I get a chemistry comprehension. I get a chemistry breakthrough. We get drink reeking sludge. Ew. Either you gain 3 up pips on any die. Yep, yeah, Nova Girl, we're still, and this time we've got a tentacle that has wrapped itself around us. Or another local explorer gains 2 insight, limit once per turn, but I gotta spend the green material to do it. That'll be yours. Okay. And then I have to rest. Spending time. Okay, so let's resolve some stuff. So we got the tentacle off me. And This goes out of play. I get an anomaly. Absorb pearlescence. Another one. The same card. And I have fungal host now. So we're fungal hosted. This only triggers when you enter, not if you were there when it starts. And that ends your turn. Why didn't I move this up? Sorry, I forgot to put that one. Okay. So it's purple's turn. So we have both the chemistry comprehension and robotics comprehension. We just need a build site right now. So Luna's gonna move right here. Please be a build site. Please be a build site. Dang nabbit. So it's not a build site. Sounds like certain anime. It does. Mysogastria ball pit. We're in the Mysogastria ball pit. Hey, Kara, what's going on? Pull up a chair. When entering, if you possess rare polymers, gain 2 energy. I do possess rare... Oh, wait, no, I don't. Luna doesn't. But it doesn't cost any energy to move here, which is fantastic. Luna will be there. Luna will search for... We need to get that one back. Where? I'm telling you, all the builds are over here. That's my luck. Get one data that's here. Well, I could get rid of fungal host as soon as I do my free movement. So I'm going to do my free movement, move here, which drops a spore cloud here. I'm then going to, oh, sorry, this is supposed to go here. And the other one, which was that one, supposed to. I am going to lose fun. I get rare polymers when entering if you possess rare, and I get an insight. I get an insight for moving. When entering, if you possess rare polymers, which I do, gain 2 energy. I get 2 energy. Energy is beautiful. Trust me. Then I'm going to stop being a fungal host. So remove one. So I need a... Oh, shoot. I need a green comprehension. I don't have it. I can't. Can't. Gonna get another distress. Shoot. And I can't use the tractor beam until green's turn again. So I can gain 2 insight, which won't get me there. That's spending stuff that I need. I think I might just do that. Might just use this, use another data to gain 2 insight, then try to get some data back. So I'll do that. I gotta get this green so I can get rid of that. I will tap, get Luna's encyclopedia evaluation, spending 1 data to gain 2 insight, 1, 2. I'm almost at green. I'm going to investigate, taking this down to 1, which gives me the green that I need to investigate an opportunity here. So first, we get our comprehension, and I'll switch you to red. So we get our green, our chemistry comprehension. Now we have it. We get our breakthrough, which is apply gooey fungal salve. Ugh. A local explorer gains 1 uptick and is immune to distress from spore cloud effects this turn. That's pretty awesome, and it only costs 1 material. So now that I have it, I'm doing investigate. So I gotta put this here, and pray to goodness it's nothing bad. Shoot, it's something. Oh no, I'm good. Woo! Okay, I'm good. I'm good this round. Luminous phenomena. Prismatic lights ripples through the viscous air, releasing traces of sparkling bioelectricity. One of the ripples elongates into a shimmering window through which you see a field of glowing lichen tubes. As you gaze into the window, a wave of mysterious energy pulses outward. Immediately, each local explorer without the fungal host tag places their explorer on an adjacent node. Well, I haven't spent it yet, so I do have fungal host still, so that doesn't affect me. And the strange lichen comes on here. If I spend a green die, I gain an insight to reach through the shimmering window. But that is good. That is good. That is good. It is good, good, good. Here's why it's good. I have to take a die down by 2 to do this. So I can do that and then free action afterwards to get rid of that spore so I don't take a distress. So I will tick this one down to 2, which takes it to that. It's not a green die, so I don't get the insight, but I do get a free insight for doing that, so that takes up 1. I do solve it, which is fantastic, and I got to rest next turn, so we're fine. So I gain an anomaly, which is powdery. A robotics comprehension has to be present. Vacuum up fine particles. Discard all explorers within one node discards a distress. So that's a one-time burn for me. I get that. This comes here, and then I need to tick up. I have to use time. This is discarded. Done. This is done too. And then I'm going to now get rid of fungal hosts to spend this. I have green. I have chemistry comprehension. Absorb pearlescence. Discard. Remove 1 spore cloud from your node and or 1 from an adjacent node. Boop. Spore cloud gone. And this is gone as well. So you see what just happened. If you're like, wow, you took a lot more than 3 actions. The free actions are where this game sits, right? So you have 3 actions, but based on the discoveries that you do in terms of breakthroughs of comprehension, based on anomalies that you find, you can take more than 3 actions per turn. So that ends that. Put these up here. Set back. Now it's green's turn. So green is going to please be a build site. Please. So green is going to move here. Move Luna here, which is a build site. Thank you. How do I know it's a build site? You see this right here? That lets me know it is. So it's the crystalline forest, the only build site on this side. And Luna moves for free. Luna is going to scan for data because we need 2 more data chips. So there's 2 there, which is fantastic. Okay, perfect. We got everything we need. We've got Luna's at the node. We've got robotic and chemistry comprehension. We're going to pick up that 3rd. We need to get the person with distress here, and we're going to build the research hut. We're on our way. We're on our way. So, you are going to move for free here, which will drop us 4. Do you have rare polymers? No, you do not. You just have fungal host. That's my free movement. Then it only costs 1 time to move there. I could use Luna's tractor beam, but that's using a blue. I don't want to do that. Actually, I'd be okay to do that because I only need 3 data, and using 1 would do it for free. So I'm going to... Oh, but that would make the fungal host appear here, which I don't want to do. I'll use Luna's tractor beam at the end. So I'm going to use a traverse action to move here, which uses 1 time. Drop. Well, I've got the absorb pearlescence, so I should be okay. Actually, might not need to do that. Yeah, let's not make this harder than it needs to be. I'm gonna use Luna's ability. I would have to use blue to get it back. I can't. I will have to use my traverse action to move here, gain an insight for using the energy. A spore drops here. Time goes up by 1. Then I am going to... Purple can take care of this. Purple can take care of this for sure. I'm going to... I'll do that last. I can spend an energy. Ooh, that's what I can do. Okay. I'm going to spend 1 unearthed material to use drink reeking sludge. Gain some pips here. So I gain 3 separate ones, which is over here. Oh, why am I doing this for purple? Good grief. Sorry. I got carried away. Green's turn. So I will... That's my tick down to move. I can use this ability... actually, I really don't need to. I'm going to tick this down to gain both of these. Oh, sorry. Both of these. Here. I'm then going to use this absorb pearlescence to stop being a fungal host. So this will get discarded as well to get rid of this. And I think that's all I can do, so this will tick up to 3. Time moves around. We lose another endurance. I'm going to, also before my turn ends, I'm going to use this sludge. So I'm going to use a material, which I think I just did throw over there, to tick up 3. 1, 2, 3. We're good. Now I'm done. Yeah, maybe. I could tractor beam purple over so I can save a turn, so let me do that. I'm going to also tractor beam purple. Then I didn't have to use the fungal host. I didn't have to use the fungal host because I can tractor beam. What the hell am I doing? Let me take that back. So now I'm going to tractor beam using that, spending 1 of these. Pull you here. There we go. So I gotta be careful. Okay, purple's turn. Purple is going to... What do I need to do to build this thing? I have these flipped on the wrong side. I just need a blue comprehension, which is there, and spend any die. So I'm going to take down this die to build the research hut. And the research hut only gets built at the end of your turn. Shoot. So I get to do one more thing. I don't want to investigate any opportunities in this space. I don't want to remove his distress. I can theorize. That's what I can do. I'm going to theorize, which doesn't take down a die, which gives another Explore 2 insight. 1, 2. And then rest for 1 moving time. Now this comes down. So the research hut, it says basically anywhere on the board. 1, 1. Anywhere on the board, I can spend 1 data to give somebody an insight. So the research hut is down. Efficiency. Efficiency is the name of the game. Okay, so that ends that. Oh, I have to do that. Here, that's okay. So that was purple's turn. Purple's done. It is green's turn again. So green now is going to do this. So green is going to tick this down to 2. We have the person who's distressed, which is green, is here. Luna is here. We have a robotics comprehension, a chemistry comprehension, and we're on the research node, and we spend 3 data. And we complete this. So this is completed. Okay. Toxic levels hazardous. Turns out we were right to not want to know. It's very upsetting. Also turns out we were right to find out anyway. It's only getting worse. We figured out a way to whip up a quick antibiotic, but it's stopgap at best. Add the yellow circle triggers to the second and fifth space on the timeline. There's one here. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one here. Okay, so that's those. It says when the time marker reaches one of these triggers, the crew must either consume 3 green materials or lose 4 hips, 4 focus. What? So what do we need to do? Fumigate the filth. Let's stop messing around and get serious, shall we? We must construct the workshop. I hate you. And fumigate ourselves, either consuming a discovery with rare polymers property or using 5 power. The entire crew must be present at the workshop with 2 engineering comprehension. Why does this game hate me so much? So, I need... let me see if I can show it better up here. This is hard. So basically, I need 2 engineering comprehension. Every crew member tick down a die at the workshop. And if I have a rare polymer, I can burn it, or I have to spend 5 power. Guess where everything is? Awesome. So I'll put this die back here saying I used it. Luna, 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 Luna. Luna, Luna, Luna. Oh gosh. So I have 2 turns to find a bunch of green. Well, Luna's she's gotta work with the team, so she'll come here and search for green. Or she could just search for green here, actually. She's gonna search for green there. 1. Thank you. Thank you, Luna. Thank you for nothing. So I'll move Luna there. And these are supposed to be back. Okay. So I cannot lose rare polymers. Gotcha. I need purple to hang on to it. And we need to get back over to this side. Well, I have to pick that up, don't I? That's something I have to do. I'm going to tick this down to 1. Pick that up. And then I have to rest. Ticking time. Ticking time bomb. Okay, so then I get these back. And I did do my free movement, didn't I? I still gotta do my free movement. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm going to use absorb pearlescence. No, because if I move, there's going to be a host here, which means you're going to suffer distress. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. What's the most efficient way to not die here? So anyone moving off of this is going to cost that. If I move here, it's going to cost 2 time, which is automatically going to trigger this. I have fungal host, which means I'll pip up 2 and get 2 insight, but it's the only way to move freely. I should have gone this way with Luna. And then used the tractor beam to pull purple in. Then I could have free moved. Oh, so stupid. Okay, so I gotta take the shortcut. I can't go back around. I gotta take the shortcut. I gotta take the shortcut for my free movement. And then I could lose fungal host once I do it. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna move green here as my free movement. It's gonna cost 2 time. 1, 2. It says when the time marker reaches one of these triggers, the crew must either consume 3 materials or lose 4 focus. So it says the crew. Does that mean everyone or just the one that it lands on? Let's see what the crew term means. Does that mean everyone? I don't know if anybody's played this, if it's everyone or if it's just the person who moved. It says the crew. So I want to see if there's a reference thing that says if it's the crew. Then I might not move, if that's the case. I might not move at all if it's the whole crew, because I don't have enough and that won't be efficient. Terms for the crew. This is a really well put together book, too, for anyone who's wondering how's the rule book. It's pretty well done. Advanced Directives Index. Crew. All explorers and Luna. If the crew is required at a location for an action to be taken, all explorers. At the end of the game, you're usually required to get the crew. If the crew has 4 distress, then act. It's all explorers. I am not moving. No thank you. That is madness. Okay. Four pips down. Are you kidding me? Distributed. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so I'm not going to move for my free action. And I did time to move it forward. So now it is Purple's turn. Purple's going to move Luna here. Purple's going to have Luna search for more material. 1, because, you know, I roll so well. Okay. I can theorize here. Oh well, giving green the red comprehension. Recover will break down trust. I can investigate here for the life of me. All explorers within 1 node discard 1 trust. I gotta burn a turn because I wasn't efficient. I should have moved Luna here instead, and then have her tractor beam. I'm an idiot. Okay, so the first action is I'm going to theorize, giving you 1, 2. This time, this one. So I got red. I'll go back to chemistry. So I got the red that I need. I get a red break. I get a Hey Brian, what's going on? I get an engineering breakthrough. Attempt long-range node swap. So for 1 energy, roll the blue data die to determine your range. You may swap places with Luna if she's within that range. And that costs 1 energy. That's good. Okay. So tractor beam swap. We can do this. We can tick around the board without dealing with time. Alright, so I am going to pick up that polymer. That material, sorry. I got 4, and then I have to rest. Oh, goodness. Okay, so back to you. Luna. Luna will move here. Luna will look for more. Please roll 3. Come on with the ones. Come on. Okay, so I should have had Luna do data here. I didn't. Okay. So basically, I have to pip down 8. Oh my gosh! What is this game? Okay, so I don't have data to use Luna's tractor beam, so this is something that's going to happen. I'm going to. I could do this. Pip up 3 dice. To find they call it focus, but I say pip up. But to focus, um, 3, but it'll cost me 1, which I'm going to deal with anyway. So let's do this first, spending 1 of these because I don't have enough. To do, it says either you or another local explorer, which it's both of us. We're still here. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. Because that's happening. That is happening. Okay, so let's make it happen. We're both fungal hosts. So I'm going to do my free movement over. It's going to cost 2 time. 1. One of us, I spend my 3, but the other one doesn't, so we have to pick down 4. Distributed. 1. 2. 3. 4. Oop, wrong side. 4. That sucked, and then 2. So that was my free movement. This is so insane. If I keep rolling 1, spending a green on that is pointless. I can investigate an opportunity and hopefully find something worthwhile. Hopefully. But if I find something and it makes me move, I'm screwed because I'm in a really bad place. I entered this area. I have a fungal host. I do have it. I get 2, 1, 2, and I pip up 2 dice. 1 or focus 2 dice. Sorry, 1. Okay. And I forgot to put the spore here. Okay. I'm about to get rid of that spore, so I don't want to suffer any more distress. I don't have any data for a tractor beam, which I need Luna to do. Plus, I need Luna to find materials. This is horrible. Okay, so. Oh, this is horrible. Okay. I will. I can't do an opportunity because if it makes me move, I'm screwed. I will take down this one. Pick up this guy. I'll take down this one to theorize. Another explorer gains 1 insight. And because I use blue, I gain 1. And then I have to rest. Moving time around, losing. This is looking pretty bleak. Pretty bleak. Okay, so that ends that. Your turn. Luna's gonna go first. Luna's gonna look for. I gain a distress first off. So I gain a distress. The moment you have 2 or more distresses, you suffer hallucination. I'm going to put it on recover because I don't think this. Yeah, support. So I'm going to put it on recover. And I have to, because of this, it kind of like bounces this way because it's already negative. I need to take down 2 distributed. So 1, 2. Okay. Oh. This is the worst. I am going to attempt to swap places with Luna. First, I'm going to have Luna look for material. This is so stupid. I should just have her move this way, but I could swap places with her. So at least I can do something. Actually, I said I was going to use fungal hosts to get rid of this so I didn't have to deal with the distress, didn't I? I did say that. I did say I was going to do that, and I didn't do it. So let's do that. You don't have the distress. And this would have been gone. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. So starting in my turn. I'm going to attempt to. So it says roll a die and swap places with Luna. And I don't have fungal host anymore, so I wouldn't have to suffer that. It's just kind of like teleporting. She's within that range. She's within range 1, but I need her to move. Oh, let's do this. Let's have her move. So she's going to move here. She's going to scan. She's going to move here, which is a build area. Which is the glowing lichen caves. And it's a build area. Of course it's a build area. Okay. She is going to scan 1 again because that's all I can roll now. That's all I can roll now. And then we're going to try to use an energy to swap places with her. Can you roll a 2? Please. No, I rolled a 1. Again! Ah! So I tap that. I can't swap places with her. I needed a 2 because she's 2 away. I'm gonna have to pip down 8 at the end of this turn. Jeez. I won't be able to do anything. I might as well move. Hello, Matt. I woke up thinking I should watch some really bad dice rolling, and here I am. I just keep rolling 1s now. What? Am I gonna roll a 1 again? No, there's the 2. There's the 2. Oh, look, another. Now I just keep rolling 2s. Dadgum, blast it. So. I can recover, which means I'll have to pip down 2, but recover gives me 3, but I gotta spend 4 each, which means 8 times I'm gonna have to pip down. This is just bad placement. Ugh. I should have just swapped places with her here. Should have done that. That's on me. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. If I move here 2 times, so I gotta pip down 8. Angie, you must say I really need to roll a 1. Come on, ones. You'll roll a 6. That's probably true. That's probably true, Brian. I don't know. Do y'all have any ideas? I'm stuck. I've got the area. I can. All right, let's do this. Let's investigate an opportunity. I'm gonna set this down to 0. Gain 1 insight because of it, and then let's grab an opportunity. Let's go with blue. What the heck? Why the heck not? Sweet. It happens anyway. Who cares? All right. So skittish pentapod. A scampering in the undergrowth draws your attention to a wildly cautious 5-legged creature. The frailty of its build is impossible within known science. The slightest move to approach results in the creature's immediate and frantic retreat. Skittish pentapod. I need to pip down 3 to catch it. But look at the lovely, lovely thing. Each local explorer without fungal host, I don't have it anymore, places themselves on an adjacent node. So it's happening anyway. There's nothing I can really do about it. I wonder if does placing them mean that I have to use the time? Is it like a runaway? Let me go to the index again. Maybe I got away with it. Maybe I got away with it. Probably not, but maybe. Place first move. Many effects will place you onto a node. Being placed onto a node is different than moving onto a node. When an effect places you on a node, move your Explorer miniature to the node, resolving any when entered effects on that node, but ignoring all node edge effects. Yes! You may be placed onto your current node. Resolve when entered. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes. When an effect places you on a node, move your Explorer miniature to that node, resolving any when entering effects, but ignoring node edge effects. Oh, we have been saved! Oh my god. Alright, Brian, we've been saved. We've been saved. Okay. Thank you, Pentapod. Thank you. Okay, so we get to move over here for free. So that's that. That's not even our free movement. That's not even our free movement. And then I'll get the red comprehension so I can build it, but I know this thing's going to happen. So no matter what, it's happening. No matter what, it's happening. If I had data, I could use the mini tractor beam, but I can't. Because I should have done data, then a move, instead of material. I should have done a data search, then a move. Oh, what are you going to do? Okay, so... And a spore cloud drops here. Okay, so what do we do? I could vacuum up fine particles for free to get rid of your distress. But I could do it within one node when I move anyway. So I got one more thing I could do. Got one more thing I could do. I'm basing all of this on a possible hunch here, okay? Asking the tentacles deliver. Here's the possible hunch. I'm going to... Oh, this is risky. Here we go. I'm going to do this to theorize, and another explorer will gain 2 insight. So I've maxed out my insight, gaining green. A chemistry comprehension. Come on, slurry. It's not the one I wanted. The slurry's the last one. Swallow unsavory glop. That does not sound kid-friendly. A local explorer may, for 1 material, may discard a distress. That does not sound kid-friendly. and then I gotta rest for one. Okay, so here we go with the terribleness. This is gonna be awful. So we need to distribute. I don't have 3 materials to eat because I can't roll worth a damn. So now 4. Are you serious? 4 is kind of harsh. So I need to tip down 8. 1. There's nothing I can do. I think I lost. I can't do 8. Like, that's kind of harsh. 8 is kind of harsh. Let me go. I gotta go check online. Because 8 is the entire crew. Orange Nebula Unsettled FAQ. Is there an FAQ for this? Unsettled board game by Orange Nebula FAQ. That's the Kickstarter. Support. Actually, let me go to BGG. Board Game Geek Unsettled, and let's see, because 8 can kill you immediately. Let's go to forums. Box inside. Let's do, and then let's search for FAQ. Is there an FAQ for this game? I'm really getting tired of trying to remember all the misprinted rules. So there is misprinted rules. I believe the FAQ actually does state spoiler. Check to reveal that Scarab doesn't get a sport class. So there is an FAQ. Where is it? Tentacle questions. Let's see. What's on that one? So there is a rule book. Let's see if the FAQ is in the rule book. So forum rules. Official errata. No mitigation for randomness. Question about Cast B. Winora anomaly card. So it says official errata. Let's go to that. And then I'll pop it up on screen for you all to see. Okay. Properties. Official errata. Okay, so first of all, I want to make clear that we are really enjoying the game. The work that's been done is amazing. Sorry, Tom Vossel, you are very, very wrong about this one. I agree. I love this game. Okay, so someone created a thread for Gracchus forum about it. No mitigation at all, and we ended up quitting out of frustration after realizing that we were already doomed, and there was no way to complete all objectives yet. The complex electrified, never. Someone asked to avoid. That's Gracchus. I'm looking for. I played through Task A of all 6 planets and Gracchus, so Gracchus seems to have some issues with it. But where is your... On their website, they don't have an FAQ. So I'm kind of looking for where that is. No, I 4 is ridiculous. 4 is just silly. Because I lost already if it's 4. Because then I have to do 8. I don't have enough food. Winora anomaly card, close eyes, and detonate. When you're ordered to move to adjacent, can you move to an unexplored location? I already know the answer to that. Did we win or lose? Gracchus Task A. Let's see. Here we go. Gracchus Task B. It's got spoolers on it. Does swapping with Luna via the attempt long range cause a toxic spore in Winora? You're playing it correctly. We currently play it in yes. So, says you're playing it correctly. Let me search in here for Winora Task B. Winora. For example, since there are several moments. Increasing trust. Unsettled FAQ. Question about tentacles. The task in survival, task B and C, you might have. That's Yinjin Drell. We're not gonna. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ben. I've been noticing that some of these questions crop up for Unsettled, so I thought it would be useful to maintain an FAQ for matters which aren't clearly addressed by the rulebook. To assist me in doing so, it would be helpful if you could ask your questions in an individual separate thread, not in one. Post in this thread, so Winora Task A, rulebook, there's an errata here. It's Gracchus. Yes, the Spore Cloud mechanic uses the word leave. So there is, do you leave a spore? If a node you're currently on available, investigate. What's this guy? Oh, they actually made individual planet stuff that's on here. Okay, so let's go to the forums. Let's go to files first and see if there's an FAQ. No FAQ there. Duplicate environment card. Discharge hormonal blast. Ew. Hallucination for remainder game. Hallucination ruling. Task 4B question. That's this one. That's where we are. 4B. This thread will probably spoil a lot, so do not read it if you don't want to keep the discovery. I do not use a spoiler tag because it would just be a black thread all the way through. And got instant, yeah. We tried task B tonight, 2 players, and got an instant game over when getting to task 4B. We rushed the first task and got to task 4 to 5B with nearly no resources left, so no materials, nor a lot of pips. So we got 4 pips down reaction, which put all of our dice to 0. Then I do my turn, so we get 3 time because, well, my dice were all low, so we triggered the next yellow thing, but still with no materials, you pip down to 4, which you lost. The cost is maybe a bit too high. Okay. We just completed Task B tonight with 2 players as well and managed to complete it with a bit of endurance left. All I can say is that it's quite possible to complete. There are a couple of breakthroughs that will make your life a whole lot easier. One in particular helps you gather materials a great deal faster. Well, I don't have that one. So take the time to gain insight and breakthroughs. I have been. Some of the anomalies can help. So this is luck of the draw. So here's random, right? Not sure if I played it correctly, but I also reached 4B with my time marker already on the spot of the yellow marker. I thought it would trigger the next time it would, not if the time marker was already there. Don't know which. We completed Task B with 3 players and a bit of luck. I made the whole game with the suction tentacles attached to me. The opportunity that engages you and made you lose 1 focus every time you enter a node while gaining a material at the same time. Oh! Oh, you're Trixie! Trixie! So basically, the suction tentacle was the key. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it because I gain 1 every time I move. So every time I move, I'd have lost a pip, but I'd have gained a material and just let it keep gaining. Oh. I don't see those 2 strategies viable since you'll have to prepare red, please. Gather 5 red resources and a slasher red part and be level 2 in red science mechanics. My only guess is doing kind of the same thing that I did for Task A. Stay in as long as possible in Task 2 to stack resources and just keep going. Okay, so I think we lost this one. I think we lost this one because it sounds like there's a strategy to this that you just have to figure out. And the Orange Nebula said that you will fail a lot because you need to figure out efficiency. I did not know that was going to happen, but it pipped on here, so we need to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it says the crew. The crew is everybody. So we lose another 4. 1, 2, and then if you can't do that, I think you lose time or endurance. Let me see. I think it's time, but it might be endurance. You can't. Oh, it's time. It says it's on there. It says it's time. 3, 4. So that's where we landed. Okay, it says time. Okay. So that was horrible. So that was green's turn. Because that happened. Alright, so now it's purple's turn. Oh no, that was purple's turn. Now it's green's turn. That was purple. Because I tried to teleport and it didn't work. So now it's green's turn. Well, I got one material to tick back up so I don't have to deal with this nonsense. This is insane. If this happens again, I think I'm gonna lose. Alright, so what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I could tick up 3 dice, forget. So let's do this. This is happening anyway. So I'll spend that one, use this, tick up 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I can do. I can investigate. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to investigate. Taking you down. Pursue an opportunity on your node, then gain 2 insight. 1, 2. I can't really do anything else with it. But I'm going to pursue an opportunity here. Here. Oh, screaming glow frogs. Before you sit, dozens of small amphibious creatures half submerged in a colorful pool. They are perfectly still, perfectly silent. They stare, unblinking. Then the screams begin. Immediately, so that's this. Each local explorer immediately pips up 2 dice. Or gains focus. 1, 2. 1. 1. 2. And we put green frogs here. If we spend a blue dice, we will gain insight, but don't need it. We'll gain 2 insight and get this if we want to for the glowing frogs for an anomaly. I think we might just do that. So I'm gonna pick this down. Actually, I'm gonna take this one down. I don't need the insight, but I gain another insight. And I complete this, which gives me an anomaly, which is another close eyes and detonate that's rare polymer. Okay. Put that back, that back. I need to rest. We'll take time to this. We can ingest, so 4 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. You can't, and now it's your turn. When the crew must either consume 3 or lose 4 focus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Endurance goes down. Because it says the crew. It doesn't say the player. It would have probably been easier if each player had to tick down 4. Probably would have been a lot easier. Oh, and Luna didn't move my turn before I did it, so I would move her back. And I would have had her search for green. I got 3. Okay. Alright. So now on my turn. Luna would look for data. 1 data. That's all I really need. And then I lose. And then I lose. I'm going to spend one time, but that only gathers two. That's still not enough. I don't have a green to tick up to be able to tick down to get to. Luna's going to move here. I'm going to work two. I can't build anything. I think I'm stuck. I think I'm really stuck. As soon as I leave that node, I'm screwed. Let's put her back here for a sec. I was doing so well. I was doing so well. I can focus one, and I'm immune, but I don't have green. I can pick up a green, which is going to cause that thing to trigger, which means the end game. Or I can move Luna, use a power, get over there, which gives me nothing. But a Spore Cloud here that causes him to lose. I got nothing. I can theorize to give another Explorer insight, but that doesn't mean anything. It's just wasted. I can recover, but I have to pip down 2, which would cost that thing to move, and then it would cost it to move again another 8. Yeah, I think I'm dead in the water here. I don't think there's a way around it. I don't think there's a way around it. I think we lost this one. So let me play to the best of my ability. There's really nothing I can do about it. I know I'm delaying the inevitable. I'm just trying to think if there is anything I can do. Anything at all. You're boned. I really am. There's nothing I can do. Everything leads to checkmate. Everything leads to checkmate. So, the only thing I can do, spend this over here, get 2, which makes time go forward. I have to hit down 4 or unfocus 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which does it again, which is the last one, and we all fall on unconscious, and we lose. Wow, this is hard. It's doable, but you have to think. You have to think. Now it's no longer efficiency of movements; it's efficiency of card. And the thing I was looking for was this: the ingest fluorescent slurry. If I have this and I have materials, I had this last time and it was a lifesaver. Basically, I ignore time. I ignore time as I move for my entire turn. So my free move, and if I choose to traverse, it would be free to move. And it was the last robotics card that I couldn't get. That sucks. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. I've never really looked at all of these. Perform augmentic yank. Gather up to 2 materials from this node and or adjacent nodes into the stockpile. So the augmented yank would be good. That sounds really bad too. An explorer within 1 node of you may take a standard traverse action for free. So that's cool. And then Luna has a really one, which is the robotic sidecar, where she can just grab you and go. So that stuff just never came up this round. I haven't looked at all the anomalies, and I don't want to. I want it to be a surprise. But we were close. We were close. Ugh. I want to play this again. I really do. I want to play this again. How long have we been playing? About an hour 48? Screw it. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. This game is amazing. Like, you see this? Like, I'm sad we lost, but I'm not like destitute and bummed out. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just wasn't efficient enough. Or the cards didn't go my way, so therefore it was what it was. So I love this game. I think this game is fantastic. Okay, Orange Nebula, you gotta win with me on this one. Pull these off. We'll shuffle these up, start back over, and see what happens. So we got time. It only took about an hour 45. Wasn't too bad. Thought it'd be like at 12. If it was at 12 or something, I wouldn't be able to. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed the swampy punch. So shuffle those up. 3, 4, 1, 2 here. Shuffle up the opportunities again. Those here that we'll shuffle up those decks when the time comes. Those, flip these over to support. To rise, rid of that distress. Flip 2. Again. Oh yeah, we're doing this again. We are doing this again. That. So we're going blue, green, red, blue, and red. Blue and red. Okay, let's shuffle up the opportunity deck. Get rid of these. Climb it up. Start time over. Up. I'm gonna shuffle them up as best as I can. Split them. Woohoo! I love this game. This game is amazing. Okay. Alright. Let's shuffle these, and then we are ready to go. So, and that the true purpose of this game is they said that you would die a lot. Orange Nebula said you'll die a lot. You just have to discover. Well, what's really cool is I've got Skeptic at the top on green, right? Which gives me free resources if I just spend the die to do it. So we're going to be resource gathering like you won't believe. Okay, so let's go. Here. Here. Randomizing the planets. So replayability and randomization. Oops. Okay, I guess you want to go over here. All right. Start off on the Scarab. We do our setup, which is what I just did, and we're ready to go. Okay. Ready to go for round 2. All right. So, round 2. Green goes first. I'm going to drop Luna down this time. We found the bleeding. It's called the bleeding Pathrus Grove. When entering, if you have fungal host, if you don't have fungal host, you gain a distress. If you do not have it when you enter, that is awful. So automatically I gain a distress. Okay, fun. Well, I'm gonna have Luna scan for blue this time to start, because you know we need blue. I found 3. So good roll. Okay. Now, green. Let's start working on this. So first, I'm going to spend a blue die to gain 1 green resource. I can't discover an opportunity on the scarab. I need to move. When entering, if you don't possess fungal host, gain a distress. That's going to screw things up for me. So we're going to just go nuts. I'm going to move. I'm going to do the dumb thing and move to a place that I haven't revealed yet, because I'm crazy. So you're never going to survive unless you get a little crazy. So I'll get 1 here. I will move here. What happens to us? Oh, it's free to enter. Sweet. Is the electromagnetic polymer maze. So it's free to enter. It doesn't cost us anything on the node edge. Woo! And then we gotta rest. So I recoup my dice. Time goes up by 1. And your turn. So Luna, I'm not going to move her just yet. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to, we're going to fix all this. We're going to fix it all, because I need to come down here, pick those up. I'll gain a distress, but I can use this, which is kind of like an action burn, to lose the distress. But I'm going to lose the skeptic as soon as I do that. So I might have Luna just move over here. That's unfair. I'll see if I can find a card that helps. So Luna's going to move here. So she finds the viscous egg pools, and she is going to search for... I need 3 data. Let her search for data. 2's in here. 2's there. Alright, so I get my free movement. Wait, I did 1 to theorize. I should have had 1 more turn on you, because that was a free movement. That wasn't a traverse. That was a free movement. So I do have 1 more to move. I did have 1 more to move on you. I did that incorrectly. Because I have 1 free move. So I'll spend the traverse, since I have to move here. Which wouldn't have cost me anything to move in. It'll cost me 1 time, and then I get my insight. And then I would have got my insight for the traverse action. Okay. Now we're good. We're back on track. So, purple's turn. Free movement here. I'm then going to investigate. Taking this down to 1. Gaining an insight for that. And then investigating here. Azure Paste Rift. Plunging arms deep into the paste. Ooh. What? A series of fleshy tubes peel open their tops, revealing pools of bright paste and emitting a strange energy. A mold-covered creature stops to investigate. When it touches the paste, it vanishes, reappearing moments later with a hardened crystalline shell and several companions. They can do it. So, immediately I get 2 power. Is botanical crystal. So if we spend 1 die, plunge arms into the pace, place all other explorers onto this node. All explorers gain insight and tick up. Hoo hoo hoo. I think I'm going to hang on to that one. I'm not going to spend that just yet. I think I'm going to spend that for when I have to get back to the scarab at the end. If someone's here, I'll pop on there, solve this, and then run. Okay, so all right, so what to do next? What to do next? There's really nothing on this node. I could traverse again. So I'm going to traverse to move. Or am I? You would have had. Sorry. Forgot to put one there for when he left, so I have to traverse. Traverse here. Because as soon as he left here, it would have dropped the spore cloud. Alright, so that would have been 1 time, 1 insight. Okay. And then I have to charge rest. 1 time. Okay. Your turn. Well, since Luna's here and all, let's spend this to get both of these. Then I'm going to have Luna move here. Let's see what's here. Another bill site, the crystalline forest. Oh, look, better. Okay, and she already, she hasn't scanned. I just picked up with that. So I'll have her scan. Let's get these materials going. 2. Okay, so it's my turn. I'm going to spend 1 here to gain. Oh, I'll have to rest if I do that. I have to rest if I do that. We need to find the suction thingy, so let's investigate. This down, gaining 1. Investigating. And there it is. Boom. Got him. Unstick the tentacles, or roving tentacle knots. A gaggle of putrid, disembodied appendages float lethargically by thick, rubbery ends dragging. One whips itself around your helmet. Moist. I hate that word. Suction cups adhering vigorously. Everything shimmers and slows, and then your perceptions explode. Your screams can be heard far and wide. And so that's on us. Moist. So, engage. Place this near your dashboard. When you enter a node, lose a focus but gain a material. Alright, so that's on us. And then we have to rest. Okay, cool. We'll take that up, taking this time here. Okay. Luna. Luna, you are going to continue just finding stuff for us, please. Come up here. The Anthozoic Forest. So it's only costing coming from the side versus free, and we can pick up a dice to find respite. And you are going to search for more green. There's 2 there as well. Oh yeah, we're going to get every single one we can. Okay, so purple's turn. Purple has a free movement, and then they can do stuff. We can do stuff. But if I move, dropping spore clouds. I think we got to no matter what. I should have split them up. I really should have split them up. So I will spend 1 time to move here for my free movement. Endurance drop. I will then spend this green die to grab both of these. That will take down to... I will then theorize, gaining an insight, and it says another explorer gains 1 insight. Then I'll rest. Yes, that is what does it, Matt. That is what does it. It's disgusting. There would be a spore cloud here. I gain a distress. Covering recover with it. This shifts. This flips to investigate. This flips here. Then Luna. Luna is going to move back down here. And Luna is going to get me data. 1. 1's all I really need. After that, it's nothing but materials from here on out. Okay, so I'm going to move my free action over here, getting a time. I'm going to spend this down to 1 over here. Get this. I can't investigate an opportunity because I got 2 opportunities going already. I would have had to pip down a die to start. It would have been this one. And I would have gained 1 of these because of the roving tentacle knot. Ew. Can't investigate, but I can theorize. So I will No, I'm not. I'm going to traverse. Moving up here, losing a time, gaining insight, which gives me blue comprehension. And I'm going to green. Red. Red. So I got a robotics comprehension. Shuffle these up. And that would put spore there. The stress is not a bad. So I moved again, which means I need to pip down a die and gain resource because of the roving tentacle knot on. Okay, I get an explorer on Luna's node gains 2 insight for 1 data use. Not what I wanted. That's the worst one I wanted. And then I have to rest. Losing 1 time. This is not going well. Look at this. I'm already exhausting that stuff. Yikes. Okay, so your turn. You gain a distress. Recover. We have to lose 2 distributed. 1, 2. I gotta take the hit. Luna. I need to start thinking. I'm playing like an idiot. Luna is going to. She's going to move here and search for data. We are here. Okay. Then I'm going to free move up one, gaining an insight, spending one time. And I think I need to get the thing off you. for all it's worth, it's just terrible. So I'm gonna spend this, gain an insight, which gives me alright, engineering comprehension, and also free engineering card. So what's really cool is you're like, okay, well, all the engineering breakthroughs are the same no matter what. Only on this planet. Every planet comes with different breakthrough cards. So while Winora tasks A, B, and C are on, only that has it. What do we got? Attempt long range swap. That's not bad. That is not bad. So that is the insight that does that, switching at the green. So we'll take care of that in a second. I got one more thing to do. I will theorize. That doesn't cost any time, which means another explorer gets 1, 2. Then I have to rest. Time up. Endurance goes down. See how easily, how quick endurance can fall? It's insane. Alright, so we cleared this thing off of you, which gives us an anomaly. I hate tiny cards. I really do. One, because I have glasses on, which means I'm blind. So, and then two, shuffling them is a pain. Alright, what do we got? We got close your eyes and detonate. It's the anomaly. So this has been removed. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, so that ended. That was the anomaly. Oh, that shouldn't have gone to you. Should have gone to me. That ended my turn. Now it is your turn. Okay, well. Only so much I can do. I'm going to take this down to here to get these two. I'm going to put this on here for respite. Take up one. I'm going to rest. Gives me a time. That is my turn. That's your turn. Oh, and before I end, I'm going to do the encyclopedia. I'll spend 1 to make another explorer on Luna's node gain 2 insight. 1, 2. You. Now that ends. Now it's actually now it. Yes, that ends my turn. So now it's here. Okay. Luna. I go here. This is the necrotropic floating jellies. Taking down 2, remove all distress. All of it. Gone. And to go in it's 1 time and you gain an insight. Luna's here. Let's keep finding green. 1 green. I can. What can I do? I can get. First off, I can get down to here, get these 2 here. think that planet exists. I don't think that planet exists at all. And then I can pick my long range scan right now. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna immediately, and let me see about free actions. I just want to make sure free actions can be used whenever, not just on my turn. Just to make sure I do this right. Free action, free action, free. Actions that can take at any time on anyone's turn is a free action. Free actions are interrupts, jumping ahead. So we're gonna free action to roll. Purple's gonna spend 1 energy. Oh look, I rolled a 3. Yeah, I'm here. That'll drop this here. It's still green's turn. So then green is going to now traverse. 1, moving 1, taking time, gaining another 1. And look where we are. And then I will rest, move time. That's right. Okay. Purple's turn. Purple is going to, I control Luna. Control Luna. I only have rare polymers. I don't have fungal host yet. So, I'm gonna have Luna. I'm gonna have Luna look for data here. Then I will spend this to get both of them. I will then spend this to theorize, so you gain 1, 2. Get an engineering breakthrough. We're going to switch this to green. And I get an engineering breakthrough. Perform augmented yank. Gather up to 2 materials from this node and or adjacent nodes into your stockpile. That is what I was looking for. Okay, we can get back to the scare. We can pull all those. So now we're green hunting. We want green no matter what. Okay, we got that. What else can we do? Oh no, that was this. I'm down here. Then all I can do now is rest. These back. Your turn. Oh, and I didn't move Luna this time on my turn either, did I? I didn't move Luna. That was pretty fresh. I would move Luna here. Luna already scanned, so I'm good. It was just for movement. Now it's my turn. Well, purple's probably gonna move. Purple will probably move. So the first thing I can do I'm gonna move. I'm gonna spend this last power. Move. I'm then going to, on my turn, I got a free movement. This is what I'm gonna do. Coming over here. 1 would have dropped here, it didn't matter. 1, 2. We neither of us have fungal host, so we don't get the beautiful things that come with that. Now Luna's going to move here, which is the floating hover blossom, which is the other build area. Wow, it costs 3. Oh. And I'll have Luna look for green. 3 are in here. Okay. That was my free move. What can I do? Moving is bad. Except for if I go down. Then I'll gain another distress. I need a green comprehension and chemistry comprehension to build this facility. And I went red instead of green because I was like preparing for what's coming next. But dude, I don't have a choice. Nothing to really tick up on. I can't pursue an opportunity. I can do this. I'll theorize, so you gain 1 insight. Traversing will be 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and because of that, 4. And it would leave. I would hallucinate immediately. Oh, wait a second. I can. I solved this. I solved this. I solved this one. I can pursue and I will. Losing 1 time for it. Gaining 2 insight. 2. And this. I didn't put 1 when the other thing happened, which was here. Temporal spore cloud. Nosedive into the spore cloud. A spore cloud envelops you, and your mind is pulled in thousands of directions at once. You're everywhere and nowhere, popping from one environment to another before returning to your body and collapsing in the ground where you lay dazed. Coming to, you believe you could re-enter the spore cloud and grab something with potential. Immediately, pip up 2 dice. 1, 2. And my ball is here, but I gotta rest. Give me a time. That's it. Okay. So, your turn. Let's be able to build this thing, shall we? I'm going to spend this. No, it's okay. It doesn't cost anything. It's okay. Let's solve this cloud that's here. I know Luna's still there. So let's solve. Solve this cloud that's here. Let's theorize. And then we'll rest. So solving the cloud that's there gives us 2. It's green, so it's 1, 2. Well, sorry. 1, 2 puts us here, which gives me green finally, so I can build. So we can build now and keep moving. So let's see what breakthrough I get. Please be the slurry. Please be the slurry. Please, 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 please. Come on, slurry. Nope. Swallow unsavory glop. A local explorer may lose a distress. Okay. So that was this. I get an anomaly, which I haven't shuffled these yet. Have I? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Did I shuffle these? I don't think I did. I was like, I had the two detonates together. I guess they just didn't shuffle well. There we go. Powdery. Vacuum up fine particles. Discard all explorers within one node lose a distress. Which is good. And then I have to rest. Takes up time. So I would have had to... Oh, I didn't theorize, which means you would have done 1, 2. You would have gotten your green. Forgot to do that. You get drink reeking sludge. Cool. Like this. We're good. And I did move up time. We're good. So that was purple. We're on all explorers within one node discards distress. I need a blue. I don't have a blue. That's what I would like to do. And you would be blue as well. Okay, so then is ready up. Okay. Wow, I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I think I would be right on death's door if I keep this going. I have everything I need to build and then try to figure this thing out, but I'm dead into... I don't have any energy. I could burn this for the energy, but I need the rare polymers. That would only be 2 times instead of 3. Wouldn't be too bad. So let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. I'm going to have free movement. Got Luna. I want Luna to stay right where she is. But I'll have her search for data. While she's there. Found 3. Okay, so I get a free movement. The slurry would have just been perfect for this. I can't find it. So I'm gonna move here for free using 2 time. 1, 2. We're almost dead. Just been a rough go. Then I will reverse over here. You're going to... That would put a blank here. You're going to use rare polymers, tip down the die, and discard. And discard this to go to max energy. We're at max energy with this one. So that's close eyes and detonate. Goes back. Then you're going to use 1. Does it matter? 1 to be here. Ignoring the edge. Okay. Perfect. So you traversed. Going to I can't investigate an opportunity. I'm going to theorize one and gaining, and another gains an insight. Then I have thrust. I'm actually going to also, before I end, spend the data. An Explore on Luna node gets 2, 1, 2. And then I'm going to perform the. Oh, I didn't use 1 power for that. Then I'm going to perform the yank, spending another power to grab. It says grab up to 2 materials from this node and or adjacent nodes in the stockpile. So 2 here. It says and or, and 2 there. Okay, and now it would be my turn. I can't build the resource slot because the one person that could help me is not here. So here's what I'll do. I'll get rid of one of these. This is Purple's turn, so I'm going to actually drink the sludge, spending one of these to give myself either 3 pips or another local explorer 2 insight. So give myself 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, your turn. You don't have much either. Well, what we're gonna do is we're going to spend this screen here. Another explorer gets to gain 2 insight, 1, 2. So that'll give me my final blue, which gives me a breakthrough of deploy mini tractor beam. Luna pulls an explorer from an adjacent node onto her node, ignoring any node edge symbols. You are a day late and $1 short, my friend. So I get that. With that, I'm then going to trigger the tractor beam, spending 1 to pull you here. Finally, I got it. So now I'm going to put this down to build the damn research thing. And then I have to rest for 1. That's efficiency. So this pops down here. Get these back. I trigger this. Oh, no, I can't trigger that yet. Sorry. You have to do it. So then your turn. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, so you are going to trigger this one here. Cool, cool, cool. Which, let's deal with this. You know what happens next. We add a point here and a point here. And we need 2 reds to be able to move forward. 2 reds. Well, the workshops, we know there's a lot of building happening over here. So let's see if we can make this happen. So we're right back where we were before, with less life to give. And oh, we can pick up. I'll take this one down. Get lots of data. So Luna can still move. Luna's gonna move over here. Be a build site. Be a build site. It is not Incandescent slime river. When you enter, if you possess fungal host, you know what to do. Okay, so she'll do that, and then she'll scan for green because that's our livelihood at this point. I think it's kind of pointless with 1 health left before we fall unconscious. But okay, what do we? Then I have to rest. 3, which uses 1 time. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna use 1 automatically before I end for the perform augmented yank. 1, 2, and 1. You. Oh, it's a resource, right? Materials. So that's all I could grab. So we're almost good for 1 more round. Okay. So you just went. I think we lost again only because I didn't do efficiently when moving and time just burned down our endurance. Ah, this game is a puzzle and a puzzle and a puzzle. So I will have my free movement go here. Can we leave the planet? I don't want to be here anymore. I got 2 reds. All I really need to do is get to that stinking place. I would gain a hallucination, so I'll let y'all see that. That's going to happen to me. So I'm going to reverse. I don't have fungal host, so I gain a distress. I'll put over investigate, right? For support, yeah. It's freebie. Actually, I'll put over support. Who cares? And I gain a hallucination. Time to start tripping. Time to start tripping. Because if you gain 2, gain a hallucination. Let you read that while I put this back. At the edge of your vision, you see it, the large solid body of a spore cloud, only visible if you look between dimensions, between worlds. You realize that with focus you can fracture the light, see the truth beyond the clouds, perceive its real form, and banish it from this plane. You do not gain distress from spore clouds. When you enter a node, remove any spore cloud there. Now and at the start of your turn, put down. So that goes to you for pipping down. Pippin. Okay, so I don't gain distress from spore clouds anymore. Okay, so that's. Oh wait, that's not you. That's you. Ugh, and that's 1 time for pipping down because I don't have any other time. Okay, so you're going to die. Here. 1, 2. And then boom, we died. Just like that. Just like that. We lost. I didn't play this one efficiently at all. I just wanted to trek around. But I can see I was able to gather lots of data and lots of materials to survive the first round of what was happening. And I think I could have made it through the second. But we did better. I died the same place I died last time, which is we're getting to the spot. But it wasn't because of the toxic, hazardous stuff. It was just because I wasn't efficient. I wasn't efficient. But yeah, that is that. That was the fun of it. Yeah. That this game's fun because you. So I lost the second round due to my own fault. It's not because I rolled terribly. It's not because I didn't pull the right cards. It's not because I had this deck of 54 cards that the one card didn't come down or I pulled from a bag or whatever. It was my fault I lost because I wasn't efficient. That's why I like this game. That is why I love this game, because if you fail, it's your fault. you have to think about what's the fit. The last time I played, we played for a lot longer. I was I was efficient-ish, but we had a lot of time. So you saw, like, I moved around here just doing well. It was just I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was coming in terms of the survival task, so I suffered for it and it didn't work. The second time, it was more I didn't play efficiently. I found everything I needed to survive if I was playing efficiently, but I didn't, so therefore it's what it was. But this game is I still enjoy it. I don't know if you all think that this game's fun, or if it's like, nah, this isn't a game for me. That's cool. That's cool if that's how would if that's what you think. For me, I love it. This game has such replayability, and Winora Task B is hard. What comes after this madness? So, after we stop this toxic level hazard from happening, we'd flip this over, and it still keeps happening. Are you kidding me? And you have to build a lab. Ugh. And then after that's over, we have to get back to the scarab or die. Wow. This one's a good challenge. I want to know who beat this one. That's what I want to know. Who beat this? Who beat this specific one? If anybody's beat it, let me know. But it must feel like an amazing accomplishment to get through this one. This one's tough, but I love it. So we're gonna do Task C later. We're gonna play Task C next time, and we'll see what Task C is. And once we finish with that, we'll pack up Winora, and we're going to another planet. So it ought to be fun. I want to play all of this. This is great. I love it. Okay, so let's get back up to the top, and I'll let you get on with your day. So thank you so much for joining Unsettled by Orange Nebula Games. I hope you enjoy what you saw, what you read, all this other stuff. If it's a game for you, get it to the table. It's a lot of fun. It's a great puzzle. It's fun. Other than that, what's coming up? Monday, Roleplay Adventures Adventure 9. Tuesday, I'm back to work, so the streaming time has switched back to its normal time. So Tuesday, I'll be doing Roleplay Adventures Adventure 10. Then Thursday, I'll be playing group play with Steven and Pac-Man if they're available to play something. And then Sunday, we're going to do Task C on Winora, closing out Winora so you can see all that stuff. And then we'll then the following we'll move on to Gracchus, and you'll get to see a new planet, new anomalies, new cards, everything like that. But so far, so good. Okay, cool. That's all I got. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you didn't, sorry, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, and this game isn't for you, that's okay. Perfectly fine. Other than that, that's all I got. So thank you so much, my patrons. Thank you, my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Insert comment here. Bye.